Episode 11. The finale. For sure this time. That ain't Shadow. That's Terios. Still don't know who Terios is. I completely forgot that I had this skin until I saw the concept art. Figured while I'm doing some of the final roundups for the collection, might as well play with this skin, see what it looks like. I guess what we learned from the concept art was that this was Shadow's initial design, I suppose, or one of Shadow's initial designs. According to this. A1. C1 and D1 look kinda like Nephilis. Well, the pose anyway. I guess it's too evil, compared to Shadow, who's more serious. Well, we'll probably look through all those later, once we've actually collected everything. We haven't collected everything, have we? There were still those hard mode challenges I have to do, and I assume there were bells related to those hard mode challenges. Well, we have all the music. And all the art. I guess that really was the entire collection. Thought there would be more. The achievement that I got last time, or trophy or whatever, I thought that was just for doing all the overworld challenges or something, but I guess that was for the collection too. Well, let's take a moment in the finale to appreciate the entire history, or at least selections from it. Is there a difference between USA and Japan? I can't tell. Maybe... No? No, it's the hand. I guess if the US is on the left and Japan's on the right, Shadow has a fist? No, I mean Sonic has a fist. I guess that's more, I don't know, action-y? Like how they make Kirby angry in American box art? Well, whatever sells, I suppose. Rivals 2. I never did play that one, but I suppose there was some significant story content in that. That in Rivals 1. Regarding Eggman Neo, who was originally in... what was it? Sonic Rush. No, not Eggman Neo, Eggman Nega. And the original Rivals. Across multiple titles, indeed. They're just called a Black Warrior, then. Kinda looks snake-like. The skin. Or reptilian. Well, I guess that's the whole point. The eye is reptilian. Right, there were two different versions of Iblis, weren't there? This version, and then this version? And then Solaris on the right. Shadow is not allowed to be happy or confused. Well, he can be confused if he's frowning. I guess he can be happy if he's angry in the upper right. Now this is the stuff. Concept art. Games can only capture so much of what concept art envisions. If only there was a way to zoom in. Look at all these revisions to the colony, before it ended up looking like Eggman's or Gerald's face. It was envisioned originally as a floating island if we're to believe left to right is the chronological order. Well, I guess a floating space station, but... That's interesting. Instead of looking like a moon or whatever, it was kind of like a temple. And then it became more gun-like, I guess. Focusing more on the laser. And they got the ideas for a planetoid. I like that version of the inverted city, kind of in the middle at the top. I guess we still have that in the final version, but that middle top one seems to be more of an inverted city than the final version. I guess the face really distracts you from the city aspects of the space colony. All Sonic Hero stuff. That whale. It was a fake whale, right? In the actual game, it was just a statue. Was it originally supposed to be real, or... I actually can't tell from this art. It's blowing up water and it's got its mouth open, but that could easily just be another statue. And even though it has trees growing on it, that could easily be a living whale with trees growing on it. No way of knowing. All the robots. I guess it's still a question after all. Is Shadow real or not? He's probably real. Huh. Sad? That's sad. Okay. And he's smiling when he's fighting. Actually, thinking about the robots again, I think I used to think that Sonic Heroes happened after Sonic Adventure 2, and then Shadow the Hedgehog happened. Independent of release date, or rather, maybe I thought that Sonic Heroes came out before Shadow the Hedgehog. I guess in my mind it made sense for Shadow to crash into the Earth after Sonic Adventure 2, and then awaken with no memories in Sonic Heroes, in a pod after Eggman rescued him, and then to discover that he was only part of a series of robots, which is actually not true, leading into Shadow the Hedgehog, in which he goes through a number of experiences, all ending with the same line, "This is who I am," with all of that thematic retribution, all centered around that theme song, "I Am All of Me," and all that. I guess that would be the central theme of the game. What? Iblis designed for Shadow the Hedgehog? That can't be right. No. These enemies were from 06, right? I think. I don't remember them in Shadow the Hedgehog, so maybe some of these trickled into 06 from the Shadow the Hedgehog game. The designs got reused, or this could just be an incorrect caption. But if it is to be believed, then maybe Iblis was originally from Shadow the Hedgehog? Weird. Before I go any further, I do want to look that up. Shadow the Hedgehog release date. In the story section in this game, they put Shadow the Hedgehog before Sonic Heroes, so that would make sense chronologically, right? Shadow the Hedgehog was released 2005. Sonic Heroes... Sonic Heroes was 2004. My memory wasn't incorrect. Hang on. Unless there's something wrong with what I was Googling. This is misleading. Sonic Heroes happens before Shadow the Hedgehog. Hence my earlier reasoning for why Shadow, or for Shadow's whole arc, of crashing into Earth, not remembering, and then thinking he's a robot, and then realizing who he is in Shadow the Hedgehog. Thus ending his trilogy, I guess major trilogy. Now where was I? Right. I guess we just about wrapped up because we already looked at these in the previous episode, but I guess we'll scroll through them. Don't think I had this one last time. Look at that. Yeah, there were a couple of these, a few gaps that I had in between these sketches that I didn't get to see, like this one. Of course, they wanted him to drive cars from the very beginning. Too bad you can't do that in this game. You get the Manta though, which is pretty close. Space Colony Arc. The text is pretty small, but even if it were larger, I'd have a hard time reading all that kanji. Wish I could zoom in though. Read this on my own time. I want to know what's going on the right page. That little room. Oh, I see. This is just the scene with Professor Gerald and Black Doom hovering over Shadow, which kind of gets flashed back to a lot whenever talking about Shadow's creation. And of course, that one room from Sonic Adventure 2, I guess reused in Shadow the Hedgehog. Devil Doom. And it seems like BioLizard was intended for Shadow the Hedgehog, unless I forgot the presence of BioLizard in that game. It was cut out. Some kind of improved BioLizard. It kind of looks more friendly, less monstrous. It's got more sanity in its eyes. I want to be this BioLizard's friend. Actually, I want to be the original BioLizard's friend too. Chaos Control. Using guns to destroy shields. Shadow looks a lot more whimsical in these concept sketches. Almost like classic Sonic. Just the size, I guess. Look at that little shadow in the bottom right holding onto the balloon, pointing a gun down at some unsuspecting victim. And just a few more. Nope. This is the last one. From Rail Canyon, of course. Alright. Now that we've gone through that, time for the actual content of the finale. Still sounds like Shadow. To start, each of the gates that we haven't gone through, looks like there will be one for each pair. Artificial Chaos Encounter Hard, which is the hard version of this one, I guess. We'll see how hard it is. I don't know if I'm going to S-rank these. Probably not. Oops. Oh, you gotta pause it. Or hit it with the Chaos Spear. Looks like this one's going to need some memorization. I didn't make it.
Out of my way.
That's not good. Well, we'll scout ahead. I'm surely going to fail.
Chaos control.
Looks like they changed the layout. Oh, no, we want to get those. Although I guess I'm just scouting ahead this time. Whatever. We'll use this as a reference for the amount of time it might take. Why is there a guy down there? Actually, there's a lot of guys. You probably don't have to get all of them, right? I'm just kind of thinking in terms of the overworld, how you had to be very precise with how many guys you killed. Or how many rings you were collecting, rather. Well, we have enough, so we can just go to the end. I see. We could have gotten an S if we actually used Chaos Control. Looks like these aren't too difficult. I'll try for the S rank after all.
Out of my way. Let's do this. Try. Freeze. Yeah.
That doesn't help.
All right. Yeah.
Nope.
Chaos control. This is your ultimate power.
Well, it was only the first challenge, so... the first hard challenge. So maybe the other ones will be a lot more difficult to S-rank. And as expected, no bell for this one. There are no more collectibles to collect. Show me that pose again. The Doomwings look okay on Terios. Terios is decidedly more blue, I think. A midnight blue, almost black. The animations still fit, though. Especially with the hand kind of clutching the damaged eye. Neat how that works out. Anyway, Doomblast. Looks like they slightly changed the layout maybe, unless I remember wrong. This could be exactly the same. No, that's different. That's definitely different from the previous Doom Blast, isn't it? Or the previous Doom Blast challenge. Oh, we want to go for killing enemies, don't we? Oops.
Chaos control.
Well, I think we're taking the critical pass. Gotta remember to do Chaos Control after each Doom Blast.
Chaos control.
Just barely enough. Taking the high road is the way to go. Just to take inventory, looks like we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more challenges on hard mode. Or 8, there was a hidden one behind the other icon. Chaos Spear, these ones make me nervous. For the previously mentioned added button press. Makes it just that much more difficult to pay attention to what's on screen. Probably shouldn't, but that's just how it works.
Let's do this.
Yep. This is definitely a different layout. I think there are less balloons, but it's harder to... Oh, that was weird. Less balloons, but it's harder to hit them all.
Out of my way. All right.
I think we only got some of those balloons. No. Okay, we still made it. No, that's why I failed. The Doom Spears... The Doom Spears pause in frozen time.
Out of my way. Let's do this.
And you have to hit the middle spring to get everything. Let's try that again.
Out of my way. All right. Out of my way.
Alright, don't Chaos Control here. Only after the spears fly. Nope, there are still more guys. This is bad. We can just skip them, right? Although there were things up there? Damn. We'll skip them. If I could Chaos Control right now.
Out of my way.
Gotta go around. Alright, I think that was fine. No, no. I needed a Chaos Control there. How disappointing. Well, I don't need every balloon.
Out of my way.
We'll just do our best.
Do this. Out of my way.
In general, we'll avoid chaos control on this stage. Not until the very end. Just because these guys are a pain to hit and stop time.
Out of my way. Nice.
Alright, here. Or close to here.
Out of my way.
Actually, we need to stop time, don't we? Damn. Guess I do need to use chaos control. What if I do it earlier?
Alright. Chaos out control.
That works.
This is the ultimate power. Out of my way. Free. Out of my way.
No, no.
No.
Why didn't I lock on? Guess I was out of
Out
range.
of my way. Let's do this. Ultimate power. Out of my way. All right. Out of my way. Chaos control. Let's do this.
It's actually chaos control here. I'm not sure how we didn't take damage there, but I won't complain. Alright, I probably made that way harder than I needed to make it. I had some rather questionable uses of chaos control, but I'm never going back there. Is this just going to be use chaos control as often as possible, as usual?
This is the ultimate power. All right, freeze.
No, why'd I miss it? Felt like I was in the wrong lane or something.
This is the ultimate power.
Huh, that doesn't work. I guess I boosted in the air, hit the rail, and that ended my boost, making me vulnerable.
Trees. All right, this is the ultimate power.
Oh.
Nice. Let's do chaos control. All right.
Wait, no.
Out of my way.
Damn. What's going on?
Let's do this. Chaos control.
I'm considering this a scouting attempt now.
All right. Freeze. This is ultimate
They really do
power.
want you to use it as often as possible. The problem here is going to be the exact precise location they want you to use chaos control. You're pretty much expected to hit them, not just as often as possible, but at a precise location where you have killed enough enemies to get chaos control, or gotten enough of those balloons,
Out of my
or
way.
both.
Let's do this. Faster.
Nope. I jumped over it.
All right. Chaos control. Yeah. Let's freeze.
They're on the ground now, because I'm faster. Damn.
All right. Chaos control. This is ultimate power.
Is this worth it? I have no idea.
All right. Chaos control.
I feel like that just screws with your time.
Let's do this. Ultimate power. That's it. All right.
Excuse me. Those clocks don't really add too much. They do help you get the S rank, don't they? I assume they do. There's no difference between the mission timer and the S rank timer, right? So the clocks must help. Terrio skates around, even without air shoes. Funny. Of course the animation's going to be the same, but it just looks funny. And here we are. My worst ability, Surf Spin. Maybe this is where I give up on getting S ranks. Oof. Oh dear. No invincibility frames there. Maybe I won't go down that path. I just assumed it might be faster, but could be faster on the right, who knows. I saw some clocks on the... What the... Some clocks on the left path, though. Lasers are okay to hit. Why'd I go that way? Oh, that's not too bad. I guess they're pretty generous on Surf Spin. Maybe everyone else is bad with it too. Oh, popping pillars. Harder version of getting crushed to death. This is scary. I can't believe it. You actually had to slide in this game. I think so. I think that was required. Oops. Do you get rings in this? Maybe not. It's not exactly a Kaizo, I guess. They give you enough time to react. Still, probably gonna take me a few tries. Huh, that was fun. No chaos control. That was rude. Make me go backwards. Oh no! How terrible. Now that was almost Kaizo. You can make that. I'm not here for optimal timing or whatever, but it's fun to do that kind of thing, isn't it? Get the super ultimate best routing. The way the developers designed it. This one's actually probably a pretty fun one too. Not just S rank, but go for the best time. It's very smooth, elegant. Even if there is a huge amount of danger chasing you at every turn. Are we almost there? Yes, gotta jump at the end. Oh, you almost fooled me with that one. What a terrible, terrible level. I love it. Alright, are they all going to be harder than that? Or are we going to get a break? Beware of spinning spikes. That doesn't sound easy. I remember the normal version of this. Somewhat. Yeah. Oh, no rings. Quite a long intro. My depth perception is a bit, I guess we'll take it slow. Just a bit. Guess we got a boost, and then... Yep. Might as well be a one-ring challenge, although this is a no-ring challenge. Huh. Okay, one ring. Probably not the best use of my time. We'll ignore it. Oh, there are rings on the front and back. That's dangerous. We're not gonna make it. We don't have the time. I didn't mean to kill myself there, it was just an accident. If I'm faster, just a bit faster, maybe I can get the cycle where it's on the left. Okay, this isn't going well. This is going terribly. I don't know how crucial these seconds are, or these clocks are, to getting the S rank. It might be better to skip them if they're actually slowing me down. Are we on the right cycle? I think we are not. Maybe I should pick up a ring just to be safe. Oh, there was one. We can make it. No! They closed in on me. I guess I could have stood there and waited. I didn't notice the ring on the left. What is this, Parkour Society? Choosing between time on the clock versus a ring that will keep you alive? Well, I guess we're going for the ring. In Spike Wall Society, nobody goes for the clock. Damn. The ring didn't help me there. I don't actually stop and look to see how much time this gives me. Just like a second? Even less. Good cycle? Bad cycle? But we made it. And we died. Death perception, I'm telling you. Alright, we're skipping. They're not worth the time. Neither is that clock. Damn. It's really hard to tell when I come out of that boost. We'll go for the ring. Why not? Guess that helped me get the good cycle. Oh shit. Great. Really, getting the ring isn't really any help in this. You're pretty much going to fall into the pit. If you get hit. Oh, but you only have limited boost, don't you? Because that's dependent on your rings. Didn't get that ring. No. This is a lot easier than I'm making it out to be. This is just what it looks like when someone bad plays. Alright, I should conserve my boost. Gonna need it at that end for the skip. I should have boosted earlier. I had to go for the clock, didn't I? Man, oh man. Damn. At least I had the ring, although... the time loss of getting hit probably... it didn't matter. I'm not used to reacting in time. Oh. No, finicky. We made it. No, we just ran out of boost. I keep on making it harder for myself, don't I? I just have to do it the same way I did it before when I almost won. But I feel like I'm making optimizations. I guess I'm not really. I just don't like that one. You're kidding me. Thought I got enough height to avoid that one. Well, I hope this is the one that takes me the longest. If the other ones are this bad, who knows? This is a bad amount of boost. Maybe I'll just hang out on this platform until we're close enough to the other guys. Alright. Glad I waited. I was probably way too impatient for that, but I was getting pretty close to the S-rank timer, only 3 seconds left. Just to be more. Death Egg Robot Panic. What's this going to be like? Oh. Is that good? Just single jumps.
This is the ultimate power.
Thank God we got rings. I almost killed myself there. On the spikes. Oof. Almost dashed right into it. We need this chaos? Yes. First try. Or did I die? I don't remember. It went by so quick. Maybe I was really making that spike challenge a lot harder than it actually was. If these other ones are anything to go by, then probably. They don't seem that hard. Going up. Nope, we want to go up. Straight up. Straight up. And done. Just need to know the basic mechanics, I guess. I'm pretty miffed that they didn't give you a real tutorial on how to do all of the swinging mechanics. They only give you like some of it. In here. Yes, they tell you that. And how to transform. Oh, have I? I guess I missed this. It's been here all along. Release square to fly out in the opposite direction. It is also possible to jump without releasing square. That's embarrassing. I see. I think when I was trying to replicate this back in Chaos Island, there was a different tutorial for the Doom Morph, and they didn't tell you how to shoot straight up like they're doing here. Unless I'm remembering correctly. Well, I'm wrong. The game is perfect. Embarrassing. And what's this? The gondola? Our final challenge is the gondola. Okay. Ah. Yeah, this seems like final challenge territory. This is going to be annoying. This feels like Sonic Frontiers. Some of the harder stuff from Sonic Frontiers. I feel like I'm going to hit my head on a spike, or hit the spike through the floor in the wall. Or through the floor. Well, I have rings, so it wouldn't be too bad.
Let's do this.
We've got chaos control if we need it. Pretty sure the platform still works when chaos control is active. Just go over it. Damn.
Freeze.
That's bad. At least that confirms the platform still goes. Not sure we can still S-rank this though. Only 10 seconds. And we're dead. Probably save chaos control for that part if we can. Big boost for some reason. No. Feel some difficulty seeing the hitbox of Shadow, Terios. It's pretty clear, I know, but just with how small he is on screen, and how quickly he moves, just a bit of difficulty. Now I would normally assume they want you to use chaos control right away. I think it'd be best to save it for that end bit. Here.
This is the ultimate power.
Oh no. I didn't know those were there. Oh wait, I didn't see these. It just kind of blended in. You're kidding me. No, not mission accomplished. We were off by 12 milliseconds. Go back and do it again. Damn. Bad cycle. That'll probably cost us 12 milliseconds. We'll make it back up.
Let's do this.
We made it back up. That should get us some good time, right?
Chaos control.
And this time, I'll actually recognize those platforms as something you can go through. Alright, now mission accomplished. And one more thing left to do. We got all the challenges, all the collectibles. All the S ranks too, I guess. Except for the rainbow versions of the challenges, which aren't really S ranks, but whatever. But we are still missing rankings for the hard mode. I could go back to normal mode and get S ranks on those, but I'm good. I think I'll just get the hard mode done. Maybe, if it looks like it's not that hard, I'll go for the S ranks on the hard modes for each boss, but I'm mainly in this now just for the finale of beating each boss on hard mode. Although, we shouldn't do that as Terios. No, that wouldn't make sense. Now, we definitely have to wrap up a shadow, and I think we're going to have to do that next time. Doing all those challenges was actually taking a lot longer than I thought. But next time for sure will definitely be the finale. Until then, now would be a good time to take a break.